So, hello, everyone say a nice big hello. Everyone say
Nice
hello.
big hello.
Yes, thank
Hello.
you. Audio is working.
Hey.
So, welcome, audience. Hello there, everyone, and welcome to the first ever episode of Revenge of the Mafia. So, do watch out for someone on the show tonight is going to turn out to be a hitman, and they are going to attempt to wipe out everyone else here in the town unless we can track down who is the hitman and take them out first. So, this is a brand new set, a revamped version of Revenge of the Werewolf. So, audience, there will be a few changes along the way and probably a couple of things that we're still ironing out. So, as I always say with anything from Extreme Improv, first of all, expect that something's going to go wrong, especially in a technical sense. But first thing we need to do is meet all of the townspeople who are here today, starting with Officer Corrupt Key. Say hello to the people.
Hey everybody, I'm Officer Corrupt Key. I am a corrupt cop. I take bribes. I'm willing to break rules and crack skulls to get there.
Okay, fantastic. Next up, we're going to meet Sherlock. Say hello to the people.
It was 4th of January, in Baker Street. A man named David Riley Kostansky has walked in with the corrupt police officer, and he was about to warn me about the Extreme Improv Mafia, but they've already hit my house and taken everything, even my magnifying glass. So I'm here to bring them to justice. The game's afoot.
Okay, next up, we're going to meet Bunny Busty Buster. Say hello to the people.
Hi, I'm Bunny Busty Buster, and I have psychic boobs, and when I rub my boobs, I know exactly what's going on.
Oh dear. Errand Boy. Say hello to the people. Errand Boy Mike.
I'm Errand Boy Mike. I run errands for people around town. If you need anything, you hit me up, all right?
Okay, next up, we're going to meet Joey Spaghetti. Say hello to the people.
What's happening? I'm Joey Spaghetti. John Baloney's co-person, co-man, co-hit person, Yo, do you want some balls with your spaghetti?
Okay, fantastic. We are also going to meet Hare Foster. Say hello to the people.
What's up? Hey, it's Harry Foster. I'm a bit of a hybrid. My father was a bunny and my mother was not. And I'm the local booster. So if you need anything, fenced, I got you.
Okay, Madam I Spy. Say hello to the people.
Hi, my father was the godfather, and I have a business of pumpkin spice lattes.
Okay. So, with that, I believe we have met all of the townspeople here. In a moment, we are going to assign one of them as being a werewolf with a roll of this dice. Currently, they do not know which one of them werewolf. That's our force of habit. We're going to assign one of them as a hitman, and then they are going to choose a victim. So look at the faces of all of the townspeople here tonight, audience, because throughout the show, you are going to need to help us work out which one of them is a savage killer. So at the bottom of the screen, you'll see that the writing is on the wall. And audience, feel free to ask any of the suspects any questions, and we will ask them throughout the show. But for now, let's say it is the night phase. Everyone, go lock yourselves up in your apartment buildings, lock yourselves up in your homes, go be with your family, and let's hope that there is nothing bad afoot. So if everyone takes out their camera view, I will roll this dice, and with a roll of the dice, I can see who we've got here. So I will let this person know. Oh, I can hear a little bit of an echo, guys, so do watch out in case there's any echo. And let's see. I'm just going to message this person. Bunny Buster, your camera is... Could you switch off your camera view?
Yeah, I thought you said everyone take off your camera.
Yeah, it was still on. So if you can switch off your camera view, like where it says stop video. Don't switch off the camera. Press the stop video function.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, certainly. Okay, so I will firstly let the hitman know who they are. So you are the hitman. So now if the hitman can confirm to me that they know they are the hitman. Could the hitman confirm to me they know they are the hitman, and also let me know who they would like to choose as their first victim? On the screen, audience, you'll see that there is a big pile of cash because each of our performers, each of the characters, have started the show with no protection spells, but instead with $100,000 in cash. And throughout the show, they will be able to use this money to buy protection. So they will use this if no one steals it, because this is the Mafia, and it's all about money, it's all about loyalty, and it's all about respect. And all of those things come from money. So if everyone can come on back, Oh, in fact, well, people have started coming back a bit early. This is my bad. I'm just going to press this button. If anyone wants to use a bulletproof vest that you have, then feel free to put that into the message. Everyone's started coming back a little bit early. But 1 second, we may just be having a technical issue. So let me just check something. Right, so with this, let's just check the information. Everyone come on back. Everyone come on back. So, okay, so the hitman, you have not been clear with the person that you actually intended to kill. So that's a problem. The hitman is failing. You've written something which is a description, and it's not a very clear one. So this is an issue. I'm going to ask everyone, go lock yourselves back up into your building and use the name.
Did you sneak into this Zoom already?
I don't know. Someone's going wonky on it. So you've got to use the name of the person you would like to kill. This is not going to be a very productive hitman tonight, I don't think. So, with this, if the hitman can actually tell me who they would like to kill. So, let's see. If anyone would like to steal any money, tell me how much you would like to steal. If you would like to steal it all, that's fine. If you'd like to steal a little bit, just be clear. Okay. Right, so with this, we have now... Everyone come back, please. Everyone come back. Okay. So, with this, I can reveal a couple of things. There's a couple of things I need to reveal. And first of all, that is... Let's just see. I have some bad news. It would seem that there was a gangland shooting during the night, and Herr Foster has been killed. Herr Foster has been killed. But, fortunately, I have some psychic ability because my family are into the whole seance racket. So, you can still communicate with us from beyond the grave. Did you get a sense of who it was that was trying to kill you during the night?
Yeah, it smelled like somebody that don't wear shirts a lot.
Oh, interesting. Interesting thought. So, unfortunately...
Sherlock killed me!
Okay, that is an early accusation from beyond the grave. Unfortunately, with the roll of the dice, I can say that people are not happy, and there is a level of humiliation that is going to be put on Joey Spaghetti. So, Joey Spaghetti... For the remainder of this day, you will only be able to communicate in single-syllable words. You will only be able to communicate in single-syllable words. If you attempt to break this humiliation and disrespect the Don, then you will be humiliated with silence. So, with this, audience, look at the faces here. Someone is a hitman. Someone took out Herr Foster and committed murder during the night. Now we're going to go around and everyone is going to get the opportunity to ask one other person one question. So with this, Madam Ice Spice, who would you like to ask a question to?
I'd like to ask my errand boy, Mike.
What's up,
Okay.
boss?
Where were you the night when I told you to get me a warm milk?
I was on my way to get it to you, like you asked me to.
Okay, interesting. Sherlock, do you have a question for someone?
I have a question for the corrupt police officer. And that is, have you always been corrupt, or is it just a new thing because of the Mafia has moved in?
I was corrupt since the day I was born. My mother said that I actually stole her placenta when I was born. Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, I've been stealing since I was born.
Interesting stuff. So, with this, Joey Spaghetti, do you have a question for someone?
No.
No? Okay, interesting tactic. We have had a murder. If some people aren't interested in working out who the murderer is, that is up to them. We'll read into that what we will. Errand Boy Mike, do you have a question for someone?
I have several questions, but I want to ask my first question to Bunny. What can you tell us with your abilities about the murder?
Well, I'm sure that someone has died. I can feel that someone is dead. And I know it wasn't suicidal. And I think maybe that Sherlock, with his all black uniform, has the answer.
Madam, please, I'm a world-class detective.
Oh, in his world-class detective shirt, has the answer in his left pocket.
Okay, so
I don't have a left pocket.
Officer
I don't have any
Krupke.
pockets.
Interesting. Officer Krupke, do you have a question for someone?
Yeah, I want to ask Hare a question. Hare. You hear me? That's a little joke. Yeah. Anyway, so, Hare, I want to know, you're dead now, as far as I understand. Hare is dead.
Mm-hmm.
She died, and
Are you gonna ask me a question or just
I'm
cracking
leading
jokes?
up to it. I'm leading up to it. I'm almost there. Nobody ever asked you if you were the werewolf when you died. And I want to know.
Are we playing that? Are we playing that?
No, we're not. I understand that you're not the werewolf and you're like some Mafia hitman. But I thought maybe you'd be a werewolf too.
Okay, interesting. We do have some questions coming in from the audience. Audience, feel free to ask any other questions you have along the way. Gloria asks, Joey Spaghetti looks suspicious when Hare accused Sherlock. So it's a statement rather than question. But Joey Spaghetti, do you have anything to say in response to that?
No.
Interesting character, Joey Spaghetti. Errand Boy, which suspects do you supply gear to? Asks Hugh Janus on YouTube.
Well, I supply to everyone in town, so I imagine all of them. I don't know.
Okay. Hare Foster from Beyond the Grave, using my clairvoyant ability. Do you have a question for someone so we can track down your murderer?
Well, my question is for this little tiny officer with the mustache that's bigger than him. Why are you questioning me and coming at me? Did you kill me?
I didn't kill anyone. I haven't killed anyone in weeks. I have killed before. I am a corrupt cop after all. But yeah, I don't trust bunnies. What I've learned on the street is you don't trust a bunny because of those cute ears. They're just to distract you from evil.
Okay. Bunny Busty Buster, do you have a question for anyone?
Well, I know that the Hare, she didn't kill herself, so I would would like to ask Joey Spaghetti, do you eat spaghetti before you murder people?
I like it, but no.
Okay, so let's go over to the comments section. We have, why does Corrupt Key hate rabbits?
What I've learned in my life is that rabbits, of all the kinds of things out there, are untrustworthy because you can't catch them. They're too fast.
Okay. We also have Officer Corrupt Key. Why didn't you do anything? Defund.
Yeah, I'm a corrupt cop. I'm not really here to help. You know, I'm one of those cops that'll sign signatures with the bad guys, you know.
Interesting. Okay, and Punky Donkey. I think you watched our show earlier, so welcome. On D Live says Sherlock. Who do you think did it?
Well, it's a bit too early to tell. Can't make bricks without clay. I have no data, and all this is just, who stole my pants. So, this is not a way to work out the Mafia yet. I haven't gotten any data yet, but I will soon get in touch with you soon.
Okay, audience, continue to give us questions along the way. Continue to give us questions along the way. We're going to work out who we think is the hitman here, and we may have a scene of violence and mob rules, and we may take out a suspect soon enough. So, there will now be a 2-minute period of open discussion. During this time, I would really encourage you all to do what you can to track down who is lying, who has something to hide here, who has something to gain. Someone here is a hitman, and unless they can be stopped, they're sure to take out another victim. You have 2 minutes on the clock. Begin.
I'm gonna go first here. I want to say something first. Joey Spaghetti, I know you from the streets. I've seen your name around. I've taken a lot of bribes from you over the years. But you've stayed pretty quiet during this show. You know? So I think that maybe you're a little less trustworthy. You don't want to talk about nothing.
Cops are bad. Okay? That's it.
Madam Bunny, what does your spectacular, fantastic psychic ability, even though that I don't believe in them, I do need your opinion. Who do you think is the, hitman?
I'm hungry for spaghetti, and Joey is so hidden and doesn't really know how to answer. So I feel like it's Joey Spaghetti. Am I wrong?
Did your tit tell you that?
Yeah, it was the chocolate side more than the strawberry side.
Oh. Ew.
Well, it can't be Joey. Well, it can't be Joey. He was with me the other night. Quite a rascal, I tell you.
Hey, what was he doing with you the other night? I thought we were supposed to,
So this is a love affair case as well. Who was the evil genius laughing behind the back?
We ate peas.
Okay, that is the end of this period of open discussion.
We learned nothing.
I didn't expect that you would. But with this, we will have one final interaction before we take a vote. And so with this, with a roll of the dice, I see that we have Joey Spaghetti, and we have got the ghost of Herr Foster. Fortunately, with my clairvoyant ability, you will be able to communicate from beyond the grave. You will have 1 minute to try to work out who you think is the hitman. And then we're going to put it to a vote. So 1 minute on the clock. And here you... Okay, Bunny Buster, if you could press stop video. And here you go.
Yeah, you know I am shy. Yeah?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. I just know that in cases like this, when people like me die first, It's gotta be you.
Why me?
Because it's happened before.
Yeah, with my
Yeah.
boss. Not me.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm good because your number one supplier of fenced goods is dead. So there you go. No more concert tickets for you.
Okay.
Okay. This has been very unhelpful.
Yeah, sure.
Say something else. You didn't ask a question. Why you didn't ask a question? You had no questions?
Want some?
I don't know what that is. What is that? You're changing the subject. Very suspicious.
Okay, and with that, that
No, he's
is
masturbating.
the end. Everyone come back. Everyone come back. In a moment, we are going to have a vote. So, audience, please vote now and help us. God help us, in fact. Because someone here is, in fact, a hitman who is going to attempt to take us all out unless we can stop them, and I mean right now. So get ready to put into the comment section who you think is the hitman. We will count up all of the audience votes, and whoever gets the most votes there will be counted as an equal vote to each of our suspects. And of course, the living are the only ones who can vote. So, Herr Foster, you will not be able to vote at this time. But let's go round, and starting off, Joey Spaghetti, who do you think is the hitman?
Cop.
So you are voting for Officer Korupski. Excellent. Okay. Sherlock, who do you think is the hitman here?
Well, because of Joey's past, everyone's going for him, but the case is never that easy. So I'm going to take a guess, and it could be the errand boy.
Oh, so the errand boy. You've got a vote against you. Okay. Bunny Busty Buster, who do you think is the hitman?
I thought it was Joey Spaghetti, but now that I can feel who it is, I'm definitely gonna say Mike the errand boy.
Mike the errand boy. Got a vote against you there. So, Herr Foster, you are dead. But, Joey Spaghetti, have you already voted? You have, haven't you? Sorry. Madam Ice Spice, you have not voted. Who do you think is the hitman?
Well, I don't want to get my hands dirty. It might be just anybody, but not my errand boy. It could be Bunny, I would say.
Okay, so there is a vote against Bunny.
You don't want to
Busty
get your
Buster.
hands dirty. It's not what you said last night.
Whoa, forget about it, guys. Forget about it. Okay, errand boy Mike, who do you suspect is the hitman?
You know, I've been running around town for the last couple of days now, and I'm a bit suspicious of what the officer's got in his neck of the woods. So I'm gonna go for him.
Okay.
Got no neck.
And Officer Korupski, who do you think it is?
I got a neck. And you know who I think it is? I think it's Joey Spaghetti over there. Down there.
Okay, that is a vote
That's good.
against Joey Spaghetti. So, has everyone here voted? Has anyone not voted? Okay, you have. So, good. Let's take a look what we've got votes coming through. Votes are still coming through, so audience, get your votes in quickly, and we'll try to figure out who you think is the hitman. But we've got votes for Mike, the cloth-eared PC plod, Officer Korupski. We've got a vote for Sherlock, and oh, this is close. And then we've got Mike, Sherlock. So it's between you guys, Mike and Sherlock. I'm going to give it a few more seconds, see if anything else comes through. Another one has come through for Mike, but we'll still give it a few more seconds, in which case, if it's not a tie... another one has come through for Sherlock, which means it is still a tie. And if it's... a vote has come through for Bunny, but I think that's the first audience vote through for Bunny. We will see how things are going. Another one through for Sherlock, which puts Sherlock in the lead on the votes. And
Why everyone wants to kill the greatest detective that ever lived?
Where is he?
Okay, another vote has come through for Bunny. So that is 1, 2, 3 for Bunny. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that one say? It says noun you. What's that meant to mean? I think that's a typo. But I think Sherlock, you have got the most. So with that, that is a vote against Sherlock, but it doesn't actually change anything because Officer Corrupt Key and Errand Boy Mike have got 2 votes apiece, which means in this case, using my clairvoyant ability, Herr Foster, you are going to have to settle this. Who out of Errand Boy Mike and Officer Corrupt Key do you think is most likely the werewolf? No, the hitman.
All right. Yeah. I love this power. You know what? Cause he got no neck. I'd say Krupke.
Okay, so Officer
No,
Corrupt Key.
rabbit.
How dare you?
The mob has spoken. You are going to be executed. So, audience, we are now going to go into the execution phase where I will ask one of the surviving townspeople to carry out an execution. So, Sherlock, you have volunteered. If everyone else can press the stop video function, this will be a private gangland execution. So, this is, and now I need everyone to pay attention, audience pay attention, and townspeople pay attention, because unlike the Revenge of the Werewolf, there are a few changes to the proceedings here. Madam Ice Spice, if you could take out the view here. Now, Sherlock, you started this show with $100,000, which can be used for protection and other things. Madam Ice Spice, if you could, please take out the camera view with stop video.
Is mine still around or somebody stole it?
I cannot reveal that at this stage. However, you have an opportunity to get more money. So, I will roll this dice. And if you call odds or evens, if you are correct, and it is either what you call odd or an even, then you will get the tens of $1,000s of which the number is. So if it lands on a number 5 and you've correctly called that it's odds, then you will get $50,000. If it is not odds or evens, then you won't get anything. So for this, odds or evens, please, Sherlock.
Odds.
And it is an odd, so it is $50,000 you have got. So that is up $50,000 you have just gained. So, Officer Corrupt Key, there will be 30 seconds on the clock. During this time, you can either call to use protection, and if you call to use protection, then you will be able to put some of your money, as much as you want, in fact, to attempt to protect yourself. I'll explain this briefly in a second, and you also have the option to call to use a Tommy gun. If you call to use a Tommy gun, you will have a 1 in 8 chance of turning the gun back on your would-be attacker. Now, here is the big change. If you wish to try to protect yourself, you can decide how much protection money you wish to pay. If you call that you use $10,000, then you will mean that if I roll a number 1, then you will be protected and you will still have $90,000 to keep. If you call that you a number 2, you will use $20,000, and if I roll a 1 or a 2, you'll be protected and still have $80,000, and so on and so forth. If you use all $100,000 or whatever you have available, then you will not have any money to protect yourself going forward, but you will ensure your safety. So 30 seconds on the clock. Make your decision, make your peace with God, and begin.
Watson, hand me my sidearm.
Yeah. You should
I
have...
never liked...
You know what, Sherlock? Knowing that we're both from the same kind of business, you should understand. You should understand. You know what? I'm going to spend $70,000. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so we will pause the clock there. You're using $70,000. I will roll this dice. And first things first, let's take off. So we've taken off the $70,000 that you were using. And you did have $70,000 still available. If I roll a 1 to 7, you will be protected. If I roll an 8, then you will not be protected. And here, sorry, wrong dice. If I roll an 8, 9, or 10, you will not be protected. And here, we go.
Hey, you talking about hair?
I have rolled a number 8. I am ever so sorry. And with that, Officer Krupke, you are dead. Sherlock, if you will carry out the rest of the execution, please.
You and I are not the same. Police
Blood
officer.
everywhere.
So, with that, everyone come back. Everyone come on back. So, Officer Krupke is dead. Now, hopefully, that has settled things down in the town and we will have no more problems from the Mafia. But first, we need to find out, using my clairvoyant ability, from beyond the grave, Officer Krupke, can you confirm, are you the hitman?
I wish I was the hitman. I wish I killed all of you. I wish you were all dead.
Okay, so we have made a terrible mistake. Townspeople, we have killed an innocent, corrupt police officer.
Well, he was still corrupt.
Yeah, well, there we go. So, with this, before we continue onwards, I just do need to give a moment of instructions to our townspeople, because obviously, this being the Revenge of the Mafia, it's got some new bells and whistles and all kinds of new things to take on board. And I can truthfully say, during the last night phase, it didn't quite go as I expected. So, in terms of if you're stealing from people, the more you steal, the more risk there will be that you will be caught. And this will be decided with a roll of the dice. I will just let that be known to you, and I'll explain it to you another time if it wasn't super clear earlier. However, you can steal in tens of thousands of dollars. For those of you who are stealing 50 pence or 25 cents, it was hilarious, but my maths is not that good. Also, you can only steal from one person. So for those who are also multiple of you who is trying to steal from everyone, that's not the way this works. Also, keep in mind, as well as money, you have a bulletproof vest. So you can use a bulletproof vest to protect you at night. No one... Oh, I've given that away. I can truthfully say none of you used your bulletproof vests during the last night. That is the only way to protect yourself at night. But you do have the option to steal money, which you can use for other things throughout the proceedings. So with that, everyone take out their camera view.
How do we type in the comment box that if we want to use our vest?
You just write protect me. You just write protect me. So everyone take out their video view, and we are going to go on to the night phase. So if everyone takes out their video view, if you press stop video, please, there, Busty Bunner, whatever the name is, then please let me know. Please let me know. You can steal in tens of thousands up to 100,000. You can steal in tens of thousands up to 100,000. If you attempt to steal large amounts, there's a bigger chance you will get caught. So with this, let's have a look. So, excellent, excellent, excellent. And everyone watch out, because there is a hitman about. Okay. And everyone come on back. Everyone come on back. Everybody come on back. So, with this...
Everybody Wing Chun tonight.
There was some interesting sounds coming out of things during the night. Can't quite explain it, but with this, let me just check.
Sorry.
Okay.
Popcorn.
So, with this, I can reveal that Bunny Busty Buster, you have been killed during the night. Someone killed you, and you are now dead. But using my clairvoyant ability, do you have a sense of who it was that attempted to kill you?
Sherlock.
Sherlock, you say? You think it was Sherlock? Was there
Madam,
anything
I
that
am
led
quite
you to
happy
that
that I am
conclusion?
not dead, but still, I admire your boobs, so it would be a loss for me.
What? Right, anyway, so with this, we unfortunately still have someone who is trying to humiliate people. There are secret messages being sent across the town, and with this, I can see that Errand Boy Mike, you are going to be humiliated for the remainder of the day, and you are going to be humiliated in that you are going to have to do an impression of any other townsperson that speaks to you. So anyone that speaks to you, you are going to have to do an impression of them as you reply. If you don't, then you will be cursed with silence for the remainder of the day. So with this, look at the faces, audience, look at the faces of them, and feel free to put into the comment section and ask questions to anyone who you suspect or want to learn something more from. We can still hunt down who is the hitman and save the day here. But Bunny Busty Buster and Hare Foster are both dead. What does that tell us? Bunny and Hare are dead. So, we will now be able to go round and everyone will be able to ask one question to one.
I asked my first question to Errand Boy.
You don't get to decide when, Sherlock. Right. So, Officer Corrupt Key, who is also dead, by the way, executed by the townspeople. From beyond the grave, Officer, who do you have a question for?
I still want to ask Joey Spaghetti the question. Here's my question. Are you looking forward to the afterlife?
Been looking forward to the afterlife all of my life. Listen, I have dyslexia, okay? So trying to talk in one-word syllables is not that helpful. But now I'm kind of free. So the answer to you, Cop, like I just said, was, yeah, the afterlife sounds good. Take me to Neverland, whatever you want to do. But I'm not going to go kill myself. There you go.
Okay. Well, off the back of that, do you have a question for someone, Joey?
Oh, right, yeah, sure. So, I want to ask, Madame Ice Spice. So, Madame, you said you had my back. You said you were gonna cover me. You said you were gonna make sure that, people didn't think it was me because of the bad reputation my family has. Everyone thinks it's me, but it's not me. I'm just trying to start a new life. So, when you're gonna, start doing what you said you was gonna do?
For the note, I tried to give your reputation
all right,
another look.
Sherlock, this is not your question, buddy, all right? Madame Ice Spice, off you go, darling.
Well, you should have thought about that when you left me last night for the other girl. Was it Bunny?
Nah, she did. Oh,
She's
Love
dead.
affair.
Oh, okay. Errand Boy Mike, do you have a question for someone?
Yes, I do, and I'm sorry I'm giving you an Australian accent, God,
You're
but
so
this is the
fired.
closest I can get.
Unbelievable.
I want to ask
No, that doesn't count.
to...
Goodfellow shouldn't count.
Oh, of course.
to ask a
Sherlock,
question to
shut up. Let him do it. I'm enjoying it. Right, keep going.
Joey Spaghetti.
hello.
Right, I'm going to assume that was his accent as well, so I'm going to carry on. So, what is your obsession with bunnies?
I like bunnies. What can I say? I wanted a dog when I was little, but I'm from a really poor family, and we couldn't afford a dog. My dad was like, we could take that one off the street. I was like, no, I don't want a dog off the street. So in the end, he brought home this tiny little bunny, and I named him Bob. And ever since then, every time I see a bunny, it reminds me of the good old days, But bunnies were just good for pies.
Oh, Joey, I miss you.
Oh, madam.
Okay, I'm going to give a big warning to Errand Boy Mike there, because I didn't think you spoke as Joey Spaghetti.
I tried.
Well, okay. Madam Ice Spice, do you have a question for someone?
Yeah, I just want to ask the the hitman, why is he killing all the bunnies? Why all the bunnies are
Oh, you
getting
need to
killed?
address your question to someone specific, unless you think you know who the hitman is.
Can the officer hear me? Does he have any reason to point out why all the bunnies are getting killed?
Well, there's obviously, like there are serial killers, there are bunny killers. So now there is a bunny killer out there. That's what I'm saying. But I'm a corrupt cop. I'm not a good cop. Just saying.
Okay. From Beyond the Grave, Herr Foster, do you have a question for someone?
Yeah. I'd like to talk to errand boy Mike.
Yeah, what's up?
Shaky. Errand boy Mike. I think that a lot of suspicion was brought upon you because you're always everywhere. And the murders are taking place. Why is that?
Well, I don't know why there's lots of suspicion on me. Like it's my job to be everywhere around town. I can't help it. I was in my house last night. I didn't kill anybody.
Nah.
Okay, interesting. We have some audience questions before we continue. Audience, remember you can ask questions to any of the townspeople throughout the show, and we will put them to them. Firstly, Bunny, I assume I'm asking this correct. What is your opinion of Joey?
Well, Joey keeps looking at me. I don't know what he's looking at, Joey. Are you pregnant? Is that why the rabbit had to die?
What do you want? What kind of crack are you on, lady? Jesus Christ, you're touching your boobs on live TV.
Right.
Joey, we are over, Joey. We are over. This is it.
Okay, madam. Okay. Next
Mr.
question.
Fella,
Madam.
I need to point this out, but I haven't got my question.
Yeah, I know this. Oh my God, someone. Right. Okay. So you'll get your question soon. We're giving the audience a chance first. Right. So, madam, judging by your background and your persona, do you enjoy the life as a murdering mafia mole? That comes from Hugh Janus.
Yes, you will.
That's a serious accusation, Huge. You remember, I was here. I told my errand boy to get me some warm milk while I was with Joey. My hands are clean. There's no blood in it.
Okay. With that, Sherlock, do you have a question for someone?
Oh,
My question is to you. Can the dead be the mafia hitman? Because of
So the
new
question
rules
is to me, can the dead be the mafia hitman? No, because Sherlock, the greatest detective of all time, once they are dead, they cannot kill anyone.
Yes, but there are paranormal activities happening all the time, and this is a new universe.
Well, yes, this
shut
is
his mic off.
yes, 30 seconds, you're muted. Right. So, with this, Mike, what do you... I can't read this question. Mike, who do you think of the killings? From Michael Wilder. I think they mean, what do you think?
Who do I think of the killings? I don't know. I mean, if you'd asked me what I think of the killings, I could tell you that they're downright abysmal and cruel and harsh. But I don't know who to think of the killings.
Okay, fair enough. Interestingly, we don't know what Michael sounds like. So with that, okay, we're gonna have to unmute him. So unmute yourself if you can. Ask to unmute. Shitelock, according to as named by Colin A. Mayhew on Facebook. Apart from yourself, which suspect has more faces than a town hall clock?
I like it.
You are no longer muted.
And a riddle?
I don't
Can
know.
we just...
That's the greatest thing. Alright, what was the question again?
Ugh. Apart from yourself, which suspect has more faces than a town hall clock?
Well, when I think about it, now the puppet is executed, but I'm willing to give Joey another look. because he just seems to have a criminal history. It's a perfect cover. My kind heart could easily overlook him, so he can have a perfect cover.
Okay. Bunny Busty Buster, do you have a question for someone?
Yeah. Madam Ice Spice, would it be possible if you could lend me like $20,000? I want to get my nails done, like really special, like in gold.
Well, can you ask my good fella for that? He's the one in charge, keeping all tabs of my money.
Well, if you want to authorize it, I would fulfill that request, but that's up to you, Madam Ice Spice.
Will it resurrect her?
20,000, it will not.
I'm so sorry, Bunny, but maybe I can give you 20,000 and then probably you can get some more from someone else, and
So, audience,
come back.
Just to clue you in what this refers to, if a performer, if a townsperson is able to accumulate $500,000, they would be able to resurrect themselves as it would transpire they were in the witness protection program. But that is a lot more than 20,000. So with this, we have a couple more questions, I think. And Sherlock, where's Watson?
Unfortunately, in the break-in, Watson and Mrs. Glutson has been kidnapped by the Improv Mafia.
Okay. We also have Michael says that didn't sound like me. Lol. I'm willing to let him off this just because it's funnier to make him keep having to impersonate people. Corey says Danny knows because he's the Mafia. Do you have a response to that, Mike? To Corey Birch?
Well, I don't know who Danny is. Who's Danny?
Ah, that sound like Gory.
It did. So with this, we will now have 1 minute 40 seconds of open discussion. Use this time to work out who you think the hitman is. And here you go.
Do we have a fellow contestant who was in the Mafia game? Who was in the Mafia group in the championship?
What?
What?
I think so.
What are you talking about?
Are you saying that if they were in the group from the championship, that means that they would be the Mafia killer here right now? That's
Maybe.
so
that
crazy it
makes
might
more
be
sense.
true.
Oh, that makes more sense.
But I never got my hot milk the other day, Mike. I am doubting your presence on the occasion of the murder.
Can I ask you something, Madam Ice Spice, about this milk before your lovemaking? Why? Ew.
Well, why don't you ask Joey? He wanted the milk. That's why I told Mike to get the milk. And then when I come back, Joey is gone.
But
Joey
you
left
told
me a
me you
note.
wanted the milk.
I wanted
Oh,
the
well.
calcium. All right, look, I've already told you, I'm from a poor family. Milk is like, milk is like a big flashy car to us. I want milk.
Speaking of Joey, I have researched his family, and he has more than once, his family lineage has turned into a werewolf. He has a bad luck about him. Could he be turned into the Mafia as well?
All right, listen, Sherlock, full of shit. All right, listen, okay? I am trying to move away from the bad history of my own family, all right? You keep...
Yeah, but it seems to follow you
Is it the
everywhere.
reason?
I want to move away from my family. Why? Oh, I wonder why. Because they're all criminals. I want to lead a better life, okay? I want to go and feed ducks in the park and run around flashing roses at people. Look, I want to be an honest shoe salesman. That is my dream.
I
Is
get
it the
that you
reason
want-
why
Okay,
you killed
that
the
is the end.
bunnies?
That
What?
Are these your pants that you left here? No.
Oh, scandal.
Oh, okay. So we'll explore this perhaps a little bit more. There will be one final interaction before we have a vote. And so with the roll, I see that first of all we have Errand Boy Mike, and with a roll again, who is we have Bunny Busty Buster. So Bunny, Busty Buster, and Errand Boy Mike, you will have a final interaction. Use this time wisely to try to puzzle out who is the hitman. And so with this, you have 1 minute. Take it away.
So, are you on a bike? Are you on a scooter? Do you drive a car? How do you get around, Errand Boy?
So I drive a scooter as it happens.
And so, do you wear a helmet? Do you have goggles? Do you wear gloves and all the protection? Do you listen to music?
Of course I do. I mean, if I damage my brain in any way, I won't be able to do my job, and I won't get any money, and I'll be poor like Joey.
So, have you been? Did you get tickets from the corrupt cop? And
I mean, I sometimes, but I just try to outrun him. On my moped, on my scooter.
well, do you have a D cup like me, or do you have
I think mine's a C cup. I'm not sure. I haven't measured. It feels really weird. I've never done this before.
But if you eat the spaghetti from Joey, do you like?
Okay, and that is the end of that interaction before this stream gets taken down. So, everyone come on back. Everyone come on back. So, okay, with this, it is now voting time. Audience, you've already been putting your votes into the comment section. Continue to get these votes in. Who do you think is the hitman? Let's help track them down, and we'll put them to death as long as we're correct. But with this, let's go through. The dead cannot vote. So, Errand Boy Mike, who do you suspect is the hitman?
I think, after some careful consideration, I think it's Madam Ice Spice.
Okay, Madam Ice Spice, you've got a vote against you. Sherlock, who do you think it is?
Well, my conclusion, deductive reasoning, points to two people, Errand Boy, Mike, and also Joey, because that his bad luck with the dice. So I'm going by the dice's probability. It often lands on Joey.
What? Okay, so you've voted for Joey, whatever your reason. Sherlock works in mysterious ways. Madam Ice Spice, who do you think it is?
Well, Mike just said in his conversation with Bunny that he doesn't want to be poor. That's to be taken into consideration. But Joey also said that he doesn't want to live the same life of being poor. See, I'm rich, but I'm not fool. I would like to go for Joey being the murderer this time because you cheated on me, Joey.
Okay, woman scorn, as they say. Let's go over to the Hare Foster, Bunny, and Corrupt Key are all dead. So let's see what the audience are saying. So we've got votes for Sherlock. Sherlock finish him. Does that mean kill Sherlock, or does that mean Sherlock kill someone? I'm not sure there. I don't know if we can count that. Mike. I don't know. Sherlock again, though. So, Sherlock, Mike, Sherlock, Bunny, Sherlock, Mike, Sherlock, Mike, Joey, Madam Death Ice Spice. So, it looks like it's coming down to either Sherlock or Mike. Did you keep track of how many votes you'd got? We've only been playing this game for 6 months. Right, okay, let's have a look. So, let's go through it again very quickly. Keep track of how many you've got. And Sherlock, Mike, Sherlock, Bunny, Sherlock, Mike, Sherlock, Mike. What have we got?
4.
5 to 5?
I counted 5.
Okay, so this is problematic because we've also got another one that said Sherlock's name but didn't say anyone else. It said Sherlock finish him. I don't know how to interpret this. Sherlock. Does anyone else have a theory on this? Jennifer Mayer on YouTube. Are you able to clarify that for us? Okay, we'll give it a few more seconds. But if we have a tie, then I'm guessing the dead will have to vote. So we'll give it 5-second countdown.
Are we just waiting for the fantastic people to vote, or are we still voting?
Have you voted, right, Joey?
No, I ain't
Oh,
voting.
no. So we were waiting for that, but we need to clarify this tie. So the
I'm
dead will
sorry.
clarify this tie because something hasn't come through quick enough. So,
Also, no
Herr
education.
Foster, between Mike and Sherlock, who do you think it is?
Who do I want to kill?
I guess.
Oh, who do you think it is? Don't kill me.
Oh man, Sherlock, you know it. Every answer is a soliloquy. It's too much. I gotta kind of, yeah.
Okay, so
Mike.
Oh, Mike. Okay. Officer Korupski, who do you think it is? Out of
First of all, I ain't no rat. I don't rat anybody out. That being said, it's obviously Sherlock.
Okay, that's one apiece. That means Bunny, Busty, Buster. You will have the deciding vote between Sherlock and Mike to settle the tie in the audience. So, Sherlock or Mike?
I think the pants say it all, really. I have his pants here. I think it's Sherlock.
Okay, so Sherlock, you do get the
You
vote.
stole my pants!
You get the vote against you, but let's see if it makes a difference. So, Sherlock, and it actually makes no difference because there is one vote now for Sherlock, none for Errand Boy Mike, one for Madam Ice Spice, and 2 for Joey Spaghetti. So, Joey Spaghetti, you have been marked for death by the mob. Who
I
would
didn't
like?
get to vote.
Did you not vote?
No.
Well, this is what I was checking. Who do you vote for? Who...
She said it
Oh,
as well.
right, in her
Come on now.
Okay, who do you vote for, Joey?
Well, I was gonna vote for Shitslock.
Okay, that's interesting. This has changed the complexion of everything. There is now a tie-break situation between Joey and Sherlock. The dead will now have the opportunity to vote once again. Between Sherlock and Joey, Bunny, Busty, Buster, who do you think it is?
Between Joey and Sherlock,
Yes.
I think the pants say Sherlock. I have them right here.
Okay.
All right, Monica
Well,
Lewinsky.
He's being
Officer-
caught with his pants down.
Officer Korupski, who do you think it is?
I'm still sticking with Sherlock.
Okay,
Just because I
that
killed
means
you.
Sherlock is definitely you, but out of interest, Herr Foster, who would have you thought it was?
Joey.
Okay, so with this, Sherlock, you are being put to death now in a dramatic twist from what it looked like. Errand Boy Mike, you were
Always
volunteering
blind,
straight
I tell
away.
you.
So everyone else, please take out your video view. Errand Boy Mike will attempt to take out Sherlock. As we're still getting used to the adapted rules in this revenge show, I will once again say them for everyone to understand. Errand Boy Mike, you will have the opportunity to get some extra protection money that you'll be able to use to protect yourself if the circumstance comes up. So, first you need to call out odds or evens. I will roll the dice. If it's correctly either odds or evens, you will get whatever tens of thousands of money that the number lands on. So, odds or evens.
I will select evens, please.
Okay, it is evens. It has... Oh, I've knocked... Where's my camera gone? I don't know how I even did that. It has landed on a 10, which means that you actually have just earned yourself 100,000 extra dollars. So you've got 100,000 extra dollars to use as you see fit.
I fulfilled my wish of not being poor. That's the important thing.
Okay. This brings up some interesting opportunities, which I will make clear for the audience once we get through this, if we have or have not caught the hitman or not. So, Sherlock, you will now have 30 seconds on the clock. During this time, you can call out... Do you have a question before we begin?
Yes, I bought a Tommy gun as my first attempt in the game, so is that still count, right? Or do I have to buy it here, at this moment?
Oh, no, you've bought that. Okay.
Can I use it?
We haven't even begun this yet, but you will have that opportunity to. You will have the opportunity to use a Tommy gun if you choose to. You will also have the opportunity to try to protect yourself if you so wish, using whatever funds you have available. So with
Will
this,
the vest work?
what?
Can this be a gang shooting?
Quite possibly.
The vest work.
The vest will not work at this time. You have not brought it out of your home with you. If you use your money, then you may be able to retrieve your vest. But that is how this now works. So,
If I use a gun?
right, so I know there's some new rules today, guys. However, right, the options available to you are, you can either choose to use the funds you have available, in which case you can decide how much of your money you wish, in which case if you use $10,000 and I roll a 1, you will be protected. If you use 50,000 and I roll anything up to a 5, you will be protected. And see, 1 equals 10, 5 equals 50. We get the idea? Okay, so you can either do that to protect yourself, or you can call to use your Tommy gun if you wish. With this, 30 seconds on the clock, and here you go.
Wait. Does this mean that I have to choose between the dice with the gun? Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Yes, it does.
Sorry, what are you
funds.
using? What are you using?
I'm using my 50,000 that I earned killing the police officer.
Okay, so you... Unfortunately, you do not have 50,000 available. You are... I'm afraid you only have $15,000 available. So if you would like to use that, you can do, or you can choose to use your Tommy gun. It's your choice.
The gun.
Okay, in this case, you will have a 1 in 8 chance of turning the gun back on errand boy Mike. Please call 128 5. And with that, you are not going to believe it. It is, in fact, a 5. So you have succeeded. Very rarely does it happen. But with that, errand boy Mike, you have been killed. So errand boy Mike,
to kill the law.
you are dead. Oh my goodness, what was the chances of that happening? Right, I think that's the
logic.
third time in the history of the revenge shows that someone has either grabbed an axe or now turned a Tommy gun back on their would-be attacker. So everyone, come on back.
I'm on the with Fiona yet on killing people.
Everyone, come on back. Everyone, come on back. Errand boy Mike is dead, but using my clairvoyant ability from beyond the grave, errand boy Mike, can you reveal, were you the hitman?
No, I wasn't, but I'm now swimming with the fishes, as it were.
Okay, so
The worms.
audience, look at who is left. Errand boy Mike is dead. Sherlock is still alive, managing to briefly, is that the right word? Escape death. Death? What was the better word than briefly? That's not what I mean. Swiftly something, I don't know. Right, Herr Foster is dead. Madam Ice Spice still alive. Officer Corrupt Key dead, executed by the townsfolk. Joey Spaghetti alive, and Bunny Busty Buster dead. So, there are 3 potential suspects left. One of them is a hitman. One of them will take out and kill again. So with this, I'm going to ask everyone to please take out their camera view. We are back in the night phase, so everyone take out your camera view. And with this, I will once again use this opportunity to remind our townspeople of the rules here. You each started this adventure with 1 bulletproof vest. If you wish to use your bulletproof vest, then put into the Zoom chat that only I can see, protect me. And that's will only work if you still have one available. You also have the opportunity to steal a bulletproof vest from someone else by saying to steal someone, and you've got to name who you wish to steal's vest, and then you will steal it and use it on this night. If you use it, if you attempt to steal it when they're using it, or if it's already gone, you will be named and shamed as a thief. You can also attempt to steal money, which, as we have just seen, is very relevant to being able to protect yourself if you come under threat of execution. So with this, let's have a look what we've got here. Okay, so let's see. If you wish to steal any money, you need to let me know how much. You need to let me know how much you wish to steal, if you wish to steal any money. That's very important. And with this, everyone watch out, because there is a hitman about. Okay. Okay. So, everyone come on back. Everyone come on back. Okay, everyone come on back. So with this, 1 second. I just need to check something, because someone asked a question, and they're asking for clarity on a question. To
3 times.
I can't answer that. I'm afraid. Sorry. That isn't a question I can reveal. So with this, let's see. First things first. I can reveal that everyone is still alive. Everyone is still alive. No one is dead today. So that creates a very interesting situation. Something happened during the night, no doubt. But for some reason, when we have all gathered here, everyone is still with us. Unfortunately, I can also say that there is a humiliation that will be placed, and humiliation is going to be on Herr Foster. Herr Foster, from beyond the grave, you are being humiliated. This is probably some sort of slur on your family to be humiliated after you have already died. But for the remainder of the day, every time you speak, you're going to have to speak in riddles. You're going to have to speak in riddles for the remainder of this day. If you attempt to stop being humiliated early, then there will be consequences. But with this, we still have 3 surviving people: Madam Ice Spice, Joey Spaghetti, and Sherlock. So there will now be a 3-minute period of open discussion. Use this time to try to figure out who is the hitman.
I'd just like to say, all right, I made quite an interesting kind of thought before when Shitlock was about to get killed. Because he said he wanted to use the money that he stole from the cop that would try and get him killed. Did anyone else notice this, or was that just me?
I also noticed that, and I also used my vest to protect myself.
If I can also say, I also stole some money from the cop after he died.
Yeah, but you didn't do it to kill him.
No, it was just lying there with his body. So
I mean, look, you don't claim it, you name it. That's just the way it goes.
You stole money from me and I was dead?
yeah.
Oh.
But I tried to steal it, and then someone killed him, and there's no money. Aaron stole it. Aaron boy Mike did it.
Either way, you've also just said that you just used your vest.
Yeah.
So, you're trying to protect yourself so you can kill someone else? Is that what's happening here?
I use my vest to protect from the Mafia. They will shoot me if I don't wear it.
Yeah,
I'm on
but
the
if
case.
if you're gonna go for someone, you're gonna protect yourself, ain't you?
No, that's not how they work. Highly trained killers, they rarely protect themselves because they
Well,
take a
then
shot.
clearly I'm not a highly trained killer. I'm glad that clears my name. I'm just gonna clean my teeth now, if anyone minds.
I got one question for Joey. When Goodfella gave you the chance to ask the question, you didn't ask anyone any question. Isn't that strange?
Darling, because I am dyslexic, therefore I cannot talk in syllables.
Oh, poor guy. Poor
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Okay, you're going out with a dyslexic. How does that make you feel?
Was the dyslexia of something of a family, follows in the family gene?
All right, we don't need to go down that road.
Well, I still believe that you have a great of bad luck with the dice.
Roadblocked. Let's just leave that road.
are we?
I will annoy
What's
you.
happening? I got kicked out.
You don't need to know here.
got kicked out.
Anyway, so who's killing people?
It's either between you two. One is a rich person.
By the way, madam, I never cheated on you. I never did that to you. Bunny came on to me, stroking her tits, to which I said, whoa, let's not be doing that. I'm with Madden. All right. And that's where that ended. And she has Sherlock's pants, so clearly she didn't go after me off either, or she'd have mine.
The Mafia stole my pants. I did not sleep with that woman.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Shitlock.
I really hate that insult.
Don't you hate being a detective? What's it like being a murderer?
I'm a detective, but I can assure you I am performing very poorly.
Okay, that is the end of this period of open discussion. That is the end of this period of open discussion.
I got a question.
Yes, you wish to know what you missed. I could see that the spirits were trying to take you to the other side, but we were able to pull you back. We were just having an open discussion to try to figure out who we believe is the hitman.
I heard I was cursed, and then I got booted.
Oh, that wasn't the curse. Your curse was that you had to speak in riddles.
Is that right?
It was, yes. Feel free to continue in that sense, but there probably won't be too many opportunities for it. But let's see what questions we have. Shitlock. Since you are not wearing trousers, asks Hugh Janus, are your blood-spattered trousers in the wash?
I rarely have any blood in them, but usually the dog, Watson's dog always licks my trousers. I did put it in the laundry, but somehow it was stolen, and I did not sleep with that one.
Okay. Joey, what are your thoughts on Madam Ice Spice?
Madam Ice Spice. Yeah, she's all right, you know. She's kind, she's courteous. She likes spaghetti. I've got nothing more to say.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Colin says, Joey, is it true your real surname is
Corleone.
Corleone?
Well, it's actually Cock-a-Van, but people kept calling me Cock all the time, so they changed it to spaghetti.
Okay.
Cock-a-Van.
Cock-a-Van.
Okay.
Cock-on-a-Van.
Officer Corrupt Key, what is your favourite law?
Oh.
That I can beat anybody that I want with absolutely no cause.
Okay.
You shouldn't be a corrupt cop.
Okay. Bunny. Kenneth says, if you could kill anyone, who would it be?
Well, I want to kill Joey because she keeps cock blocking me with her roadblocks. She got my tongue tied with her catnip.
Okay.
Is Joey a female? Who knows? That's a riddle, right?
It sounds like it may be a riddle.
Joey is not female. Joey is Joey Joseph. I have a cock.
Okay. Good to know. Okay, Gloria says, Joey looks very suspicious. Joey, do you have anything more to say?
Thank you.
Okay, so with that, we're going to have a final interaction before we put things to the vote. And so with the roll of the dice, who is number 4? Hare Foster. So, Hare Foster. We will have number 6, Joey Spaghetti. I feel like I'm skipping over people that haven't done it. And Madam Ice Spice.
We've already had a speaking contest. She won because I'm dyslexic.
Well, I don't know what to say on this. So, Madam Ice Spice, Joey Spaghetti.
Bunny's got another man!
What?
I just saw another man in the background. How many men do you have, Bunny? Whoosh, we know what she's doing in her spare time.
Well,
Could he be the killer?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? There's no Sunday.
So anyway,
Collects milk-stained pants for a
Joey,
living.
Madam Ice Spice, and Hair. You are going to have a
Yeah.
final interaction if everyone else can stop their video for you for now. Use this time wisely. There is still a killer about. Joey, you were meant to be in this. Oh well. 1 minute, begin.
My bad. Sorry, I got excited.
So, Joey, tell me, you were supposed to get me a very nice little bunny. Where is it?
Yeah, it's in the garden.
Gross.
I haven't got nothing to carry it in. I'm not gonna carry it down the road in my front. What if it jumps off and gets hit by a car? That'll be awful.
Why do you hate bunnies so much?
I like bunnies. I'm telling you, I need to find a way to bring it to you that's safe. Listen to what I'm saying.
Let me just go to that poor bunny. Hi, bunny.
Well, if you hate bunnies, why'd you kill me?
Good boy.
Kill who? Oh, you're dead. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I didn't
Yeah.
kill you. I don't want to kill bunnies. And I thought you were here. You're a bit bigger than the bunny, aren't you? You're like a dinosaur
Same
type
family.
of... Here.
You got me a dead animal?
He's not dead. He's alive. Look, he's twitching his nose. Anyway, look. It's either me or you, sweetheart. So why don't you tell the people that you're killing people? Because I'm trying to lead a new life here. All right?
But why would I kill people? I just needed a bunny. I love bunnies so much. Why would I kill
You
bunnies?
accuse me of sleeping with someone else when I clearly, and everybody knows it because I said it, wasn't. All right?
You know, you guys have a bit of a Liz Taylor, Richard Burton dynamic going on. I like it.
Okay, and with that, everyone come on back. Everyone come on back. Everyone had got sunglasses on. It was strange. Right, so everyone come on back. So, audience, it is now voting times. Please vote now and save us. Someone here is in fact a hitman. Unless we can catch them, they're going to rampage and go on the hunt and kill us some more. So, keep voting. Votes starting to pop up, but put those votes into the comment section now, and we will go round. Madam Ice Spice, who do you think is the hitman?
Well, it could be Sherlock because I love Joey. He's the only one I have left in my life.
Get a backbone, darling. Get a backbone.
Well,
I lost my errand boy, and I am into this toxic relationship with Joey. So
I don't think it's toxic. You got a rabbit out of me. What more
So-
do you want?
just
a
for,
dead rabbit, Joey, for God's sake!
Well, for God's sake, he wasn't dead, woman.
wait, just for clarity, who did you vote for?
She wrote it.
Joey.
Okay.
Sherlock. I vote out
See,
Sherlock.
I'm really confused.
Sherlock.
Right, so that's a vote for Sherlock.
Thank
Sherlock, who do you vote for?
Well, first I have to say is that even though Joey pointed out I stole money, I tried to protect myself, so I can't be the hitman. But even still, the madam voted for me. Could be a nice trick to give away. So, I'm voting for her.
For who? Madam. Okay, so it's a vote for Madam.
Dear madam.
Joey, who do you vote for here?
Well, I vote for Shitlock, mainly because he's not wearing a deer stalker. I
Well-
feel very let down, disappointed, disarrayed, all the disses.
He doesn't have
I
a
was
pipe
wrong.
either.
Doesn't have a what?
Pipe. Right, okay, anyway, let's go to the comment section. Votes are still popping up. So, audience, get your votes in quickly. And we've got lots of votes for Joey, Ice, Joey Spaghetti, Mafia Maniac, says Blondie Einstein on YouTube, Sherlock, Joey is the killer, Madam, Joey, Joe, Joey, Madam Ice Spice is the murdering wench, Ice Spice, Joe, Sherlock and Madam. So how are we doing on those votes?
Look like Joey.
Okay, so how many did you get, Joey?
7.
7. And let's have a look here. Well, this is interesting because it doesn't make a difference. Because Sherlock, you have 2 votes against you. So, Madam Ice Spice or Joey, one of you will have the duty of carrying out this execution. Who would like to do it? Madam?
Well, I would like to take out my Tommy gun.
Okay, you don't currently have one, but that I'm aware of. So, okay, do you want to do the execution?
Sure.
Okay, so everyone other than Sherlock and Madam Ice Spice, please step aside. So, once again, Madam Ice Spice, you will have an opportunity to get a bonus protection spell. You will either call odds or evens.
Cash.
Bonus protection cash, rather. You will call either odds or evens. If you are correct in calling odds or evens, whatever number it lands on will represent how many tens of thousands of bonus dollars you will earn to protect yourself with later.
Odds.
Okay, and with that, it is a 10, so you get nothing. So I am sorry about that, Madam Ice Spice. But now, Sherlock. In a moment, Madam Ice Spice is going to execute you. You have 2 options, I believe, available to you. You can either attempt to protect yourself with one of the 2 Tommy guns that are still available, or you can use your $15,000 to attempt to lessen the odds of you getting killed.
In 15,000, how many chances do I get?
1.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what happens when you buy a Tommy gun at the beginning of the game. So, right, so, here's the opportunity. 30 seconds, say what you will to each other. You may even be able to convince her not to kill you. Here you go.
Madam, I would like to convince you that to kill me, but I don't think you will be convinced, but because I think you are the mastermind, and I need to live because the world needs to be saved. So I grab a gun.
Okay.
I only do.
So, with this, Sherlock, can you make it 2 for 2? You were called to grab a gun, and with that, one of the 2 available Tommy guns available to everyone has now gone. You will have a 1 in 8 chance of being able to turn the gun back on Madam Ice Spice and protect yourself. So, please call out which number you are going for.
Screw math, I'm going with 8.
Okay. It is, in fact, wait for it, it is, in fact, a 6. So, with that, please, Madam, continue the execution.
Can I grab another gun?
No! And continue the execution, please. Okay. And so with this, everyone come on back. Everyone come on back. We have Madam Ice Spice and we have Joey Spaghetti still alive. But first of all, we need to find out from beyond the grave, using my clairvoyant ability, Sherlock, are you the hitman?
Dun dun dun! I am indeed not just a hitman. I am also James Moriarty. Took in the Sherlock identity to ruin his reputation. And by that, I've taken so many lives that are very important.
So that's a yes.
It is a yes.
That's a yes, right?
Was he the hitman? I'm so confused. It was
Thank
the
you.
monologue.
He was, in fact, the hitman.
He was?
So, congratulations, Madam I Spy. You did the fatal shot to take out the killer. Well done, Joey Spaghetti. You are both today's winners, as you have survived and you have avoided the revenge of the Mafia. So, with this, audience, put any final thoughts, comments, whatever you want into the comments section. We'll read them out at the end of the show. But very quickly, before we begin to wrap things up here, Sherlock, you were the hitman. Thoughts?
Well, I did have a bad start because, you know, in the messages that you have already said that you could be the next Mafia boss. So I thought everyone would catch up on it and would just kill me at the start. But they didn't. Luckily, I had Hannah, and she always turns out to be the bad guy, so I thought that would save me. I played by that rule.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. Usually, Kapathev, everyone kills you straight away. This is the first time they haven't, and you made it quite a long way through. But
I was
also,
the first one to name him, though.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
But
I took out Elton.
guys, I
and
tried to
took-
steal 25 cents from him. That's why David had to say that rule out loud.
I
Oh my
tried to kill
God.
Elton because
oh,
she
guys,
always
so
survives.
hang on, let me just say on this. So, like, this is Revenge of the Werewolf, but tweaked with some new things. And like, so I said, like, okay, there's money to steal, and everyone throughout the whole show, like, even in this round, people were like saying, can they steal $500,000 from people? It's like everyone has 100, right? Every single round, the dead was still trying to steal money from people. So
The whole time, every round.
yeah.
I think that's called blood money, isn't it?
Well, maybe that will come into it, but I think the only thing is I don't think I should allow the dead to steal money because they don't have any consequences. They're dead, so they could just literally screw over everyone.
Yeah, but you said that if we accumulated a certain amount, we could come back to life. So why wouldn't we be able to steal money? How would we get more money?
But if you already had the money, then you could come back to life, or if someone gifted you the money.
$100,000?
If you had $450,000 and then you got killed.
230,000 by the time I died.
That would
Yeah,
be
you had
a-
230,000. It's very possible. It's very possible. Or maybe I
And
need
I
to
did-
move the
And I
goalpost a
did
little nearer.
use my vest at the start because I thought everyone would come and steal it. I don't know if they could steal the vest or not, so I thought I would use my vest and nobody would get it.
Yeah, do you know what? It was interesting. You used your vest, Kapathev, when you were the hitman.
No, I did it
I was
because I know
pointing out-
someone would steal it and use it on themselves. So other than giving them two chances, they would almost use it at the last point of the game. Everyone would use it. So if I use mine, no one would steal mine. So they would have only one.
Bunny stole your pants, though, Kapelvev.
Good point.
That was what I was trying to point out, though. I was trying to point out that he was the hitman and he'd used his. And I didn't know. On the other side, this game is not for dyslexics
I'm
or
also-
people with dyscalculia
What? Is it, why? Why? Because of the numbers.
because of the numbers and the words and shit.
No, Hannah,
I
you can't
didn't
have
steal
that.
at all.
Your first move was to steal 50p from everyone.
Yes, it's not low because I have no concept of numbers. It's like 50p or worse, yeah?
But this is why I'll keep track of the money. You just need to say what you will steal.
But I gave up on the money after that because I was like, I don't know what's going on anymore. So I was just like, let's
Okay.
just talk about-
So-
David, that pile of money that's on the screen, we can't take any of that. We can't steal that money.
Well, you can. The only thing is, and this is an interesting thing where this is sort of like the post show. This is Talking Dead now, audience. So the interesting thing is just like I can take some of it off the screen here and there, but just because you're accumulating money, it's just something I need to tinker with a bit more because just so that the money on screen fairly represents what has been taken or not. So because you can earn extra money here and there, it becomes slightly tricky. But like I said, there was going to be a couple of things that we're still like figuring out. But yeah, so that.
And this took me by surprise, by the way. I had a total performance planned out just to play Sherlock, and then now I became a killer. Like, oh shit, now I gotta strategize.
Yeah.
Shitlock.
Okay,
I'm
so
glad. If that's the case, I'm glad you were the hitman then.
okay, so let's find out where we can find each of our performers on social media, starting with Madam Ice Spice.
Hey guys, you can find me on the Instagram on kahuna_tamata, or you guys can find me on Extreme Improv Extreme Stream. Is that right?
It is, yes. Okay, where can we find you, Bunny Busty Buster?
I'm at MarilynMonroeviaComedy.com, and tonight I have a show a little bit later in 5 hours if anybody's still awake. I'm in the U.S. Comedy Contest, and if you want to go to Eventbrite tickets and vote for me, I appreciate it. It's round 6. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much there, Marilyn. Where can we find you, Elkie?
Well, you can find me here pretty much every week doing an extreme show. I also perform with Improv Chattanooga, along with some fellow extremers that are here now. And if you don't want to go through all of that, just follow me at all the platforms at Oki TV, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Yeah.
Okay. Hannah, where can the people find you?
You can find me hopefully here on Extreme, which will be extremely rare for the next couple of weeks as I'm almost full-time as a key worker. Boom. So you can find me here when I'm not in work. Otherwise, you can find me at Hannah_McGowan X on Instagram and on Twitter. I talk a load of rubbish on there, so it will be fun. Also, Boss Birds Improv and Improv Chattanooga and possibly other things coming up as well. Follow Ewan Henderson Actor on YouTube because he's trying to get more people to subscribe. And if you don't want to subscribe, don't. And if you've already subscribed, unsubscribe just for a laugh. Okay, thanks.
Okay. Errand Boy Mike, Danny, where can we find you?
So you can find me on Facebook under the Portsmouth Improv Experience, so Portsmouth Improv. That stands for Pi for people who like their anagrams. But if you want to follow me personally, you can do on Instagram. It's Danny Unplanned. Didn't have to, but if you're curious about what I get up to, it's usually on there. Otherwise, you can probably find me on here next week at some point, I'm sure.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much, Danny. DB, where can the people find you?
You can also find me at Danny Unplanned everywhere. No, actually, if you look up Welcome Back to America, you can find that on different platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Roku, Amazon Fire, Strong Island Television. Yeah, this is my friend here. Doing a sitcom with these guys soon, my puppets, so check out that. Have a fun time tonight, thanks.
You're very well. Do you know what? When you held up the puppet near you, it's actually a lot smaller than I thought. I thought it was like, because here, it looks a lot bigger than I expected. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so...
Hey.
Guy's got a stick-on mustache.
Yeah, I know, that's great. Okay, so for me, my name is David Postansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Postansky, spelled Pustansky. You can also get a copy of the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which is available in paperback and Kindle editions from Amazon all the way around the world. Currently in the UK, Amazon, it is on sale. It might be on sale in other places of the world, so do check that out. Also, I'd like to say to everyone to check out the Extreme Improv Improvise Your Way Out of This board game, which is available if you go to extremeimprov.co.uk/board game. It's got all of the links to be able to get your edition of the game, and it's an excuse to do improv. It has dozens and dozens of improv challenges, and with the combinations that you can get whilst playing the game, over 1 million or potentially millions of different scenarios. So do check that out. But for now, our hitman of the day, Kapathev, Sherlock, where can we find you?
When I'm not Moriarty and impersonating Sherlock or Shitlock, you can follow me on Instagram, even though you don't. There's an address if you want to do it. I do pictures like that most of the time. Or you can just follow me in my YouTube channels for deeds. Come in there and see, I dance, I sing, I throw myself in a bucket. And I am doing a sketch with the Ewan Henderson Actor, and that will be posted in this month. So go subscribe and check that out. And also, if you haven't known, where's that? Yeah, get this book. It's on sale. Don't miss it. Get it.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's have a quick look at the comment section. Blondie Einstein on YouTube says, awesome show, great fun. All you guys and gals are terrific. Thumbs up. Hugh Janus says, well played, everyone. We've got The Gallant Hero says, great show. And with that, guys, I will bid you a good day. Have a good one. Stay safe. Watch out for the Mafia. And always stay extremed. Right. Bye, everyone. We are off the air.